Okay, we are going to make Groot dance using an FK rig this morning. An FK rig is a forward kinematics rig, and it's basically created using a parent-child hierarchy. Child is what we call a joint that follows the parent joint. So for instance, my hand would follow my elbow. So if I was to move my elbow, my hand would go with it. So the elbow would be the parent and the hand would be the child. So when you first open your Groot FK file, I want you to open up the symbol for Groot. So you have your audio, your Groot layer, and your scene. To open up the Groot symbol, we're going to double click on Groot himself. Once you do that, you can see at the top that you're within scene 1 symbol Groot. And I see all of my different body types here. The left hand, left elbow, left shoulder, head, body, right hand, right elbow, right shoulder. So your Groot character will actually not be able to move his feet. He's only moving his body. Okay? So to create our parent FK rig, the first thing we need to do is adjust the joints. The rotation joints here. So the initial rotation joint is in the middle of the head. So if I grab my transform tool and I tried to rotate it, it would rotate in the middle and detach from his body. So to adjust that, we're going to grab or hold down on the rotation point and put it on the base of the neck. So now when I rotate his head, it rotates alongside his neck. I'm going to do the same thing with the other various types of joints. Okay. You can always adjust these afterwards, but I'm basically putting the rotational points at the joints. And then the base joint of his body, for now, it doesn't really matter, but we're going to put it at the very bottom. And you'll see why in a minute. Okay, so I can officially rotate the hand, but when I go to rotate the shoulder, the elbow and the hand don't follow because we haven't initiated that parent hierarchy. This button here shows your parenting view. So go ahead and toggle that on if it's not already clicked. Okay. And I'm going to start with my left hand. The left hand should follow the elbow. So I'm going to click and drag to the elbow, elbow to shoulder, shoulder to head. Sorry, no, shoulder to body. Okay, the head should actually follow the body as well. Right hand to right elbow to right shoulder to body. So this shows my parenting hierarchy. Let's make sure it works. I rotate my hand, it should move freely. Rotate the elbow, it should move with the hand. Rotate the arm, oops, I'm gonna undo that. Rotate the arm, it should rotate the arm, elbow, hand. Now you might have instances where this might occur, and that is just a pivot point issue. So you might need to readjust as needed. Try to find the best place where it looks the most accurate. So now when I rotate the elbow, it should look pretty good. Again, not always perfect. It's okay if you have a little bit of a stick. Good thing Groot character is a stick, so it shouldn't really matter. I'm going to overlap them a little bit, see if that looks better. Okay, so I'm going to go forth and do that with the rest of the joints to see if they work correctly. Now when he moves his head, it should rotate along his neck. And because we put that joint at the bottom of his body, at the bottom, it moves his whole body around this clockwise section. Animate the following sequence, allowing him to move and dance with your FK rig, and turn that into the V drive for today's activity.